Hi everyone, Toybox here. Today's project, we will be replacing the cabin air filters. In doing research for this, I've seen a lot of complaints regarding weird smells when turning the air conditioner on. Thankfully, I haven't had any of those issues, but I've also had my trusty Daily Labs air freshener installed. Amber and pink pepper is the best smelling one, just saying. Go check them out. Anyways, I figured after having the car for 5 years, it's got to be an absolute mess in there. In order to do this, you'll need a few things. The air filters themselves, that thankfully come with all of the tools required. First, a pry tool, and then a super important T20 Allen wrench. You'll also want to have some coil cleaner spray. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in picking up the same ones as I did. Let's get started. First thing you'll want to do is turn off the air conditioning system. Head over to the passenger side and move the seat all the way back in order to have some extra room to work with. Underneath the glove box in the footwell area, there's a panel that we will be removing. It's being held by 4 clips. Unclip those and you'll be able to pull the panel down. Quick tip, be careful when pulling it down since the cables to the speakers and the footwell lights are connected. I didn't feel the need to fully disconnect everything and remove the panel, so I just placed it on the back part of the flooring and moved it around a little when I needed to. It's time to take off the side panel. I began by pulling the clips on the top side, then used the pry tool in order to unlock some more so I could grab the piece and pull out the rest until I can fully slide it out. The next step is loosening up the orange cable, which has 3 clips. This gives us a chance to get to the plastic cover that will need to be removed in order to get to the air filters. Now, we have officially gotten to the absolute worst part of this entire thing. We have to remove the most evil, worst located screw I have ever encountered in my life. It was absolutely insane trying to get a good shot removing it, since I basically was trying to turn myself into a contortionist in order to get it done. This thing was so annoying that I was genuinely weighing my options of just how important it would be to put it back. I mean, I figured if the owner is missing a screw, then why shouldn't the car? Moving forward, it is now time to remove the cap and get to the filters. After removing the horrible screw, the cap comes off nice and easy. Then at the top, there's a tab you can grab and pull to remove the filter. After removing the filter, you can see that just a little bit of dust came out. Okay, so seeing all the dust coming out, I immediately felt a sense of satisfaction with my decision to replace them. My asthma is saying, you did good, you. Now, removing the second filter is the same process as the first. You simply just grab the tab and pull until it comes out. It shouldn't be that much of a struggle at all. Here's a quick look at the monstrosity that I pulled out and now the beauties that will be getting installed. Prior to installing the new filters, you'll want to spray the evaporator with the coil cleaner. The evaporator is located on the left side of where the filters are installed. You basically want to spray the entire area as much as possible. I sprayed until foam started coming out, and then I sprayed a little bit more. You'll notice that prior to spraying, there's absolutely nothing on the floor underneath the car. After you've sprayed inside the evaporator, turn the air conditioning on at max power and let it run for a good 5 to 10 minutes while it does its thing. You'll now notice that there's a ton of leaking on the floor. No need to freak out, it's totally normal. Well, that's according to the one guy I saw that said it was, but he had this aura of confidence to him and a super trustworthy face. After letting the car run for 10 minutes, it is now time to install the new filters. Remember that the tab always stays at the top, and if you have a main base, which for my filters looks like a honeycomb, goes on the left side facing the evaporator. When sliding the first one in, try to make sure it doesn't just flop down and is installed horizontal, since the second one will have to go right above it. The second filter should slide right in nice and easy. Now, it's time to reinstall the plastic cap and tighten up the evil screw. One thing that could be helpful is I tightened it up as much as I could by hand, then finished fully tightening it with the Allen wrench. After that's done, we are pretty much done with all this, and it's just a matter of putting everything back into place. First the cable, then the center console piece, followed by the footwell panel, and bam! We are officially done. I truly hope this was a useful one. Make sure you like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care.